supremacy. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the #6 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Dogs will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Rebels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Gonna run it. It's Diggs.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Same tailback, another carry. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And there's the handoff. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field, and he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run, he's looking deep. It's dropped. Would have been a big play that he could not hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught on the outside. It's Lacey. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down that was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made in space. Look out. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Rebels are looking to keep this drive going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Going to try to use his legs here. Trying to use his legs to make the 1st down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. The Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Caught in the backfield. It's right. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Getting set. Here's second down. They call it a draw play here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. In the clear at the 25. Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's right. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Play action here on first down. Snags the quick throw. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So now on comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To the air, it's Stockton. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Thomas. They get him down quickly, but not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On third down, he drops to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Rebels will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. On the move now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. Look out, room to run here. They finally make the tackle with a huge gain down to the 15.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here comes the shovel pass. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Rebels will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fair catch made near the 45. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Lee. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Lee. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. QB decides to keep it here. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Trying to convert with a sneak.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that first touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Touchdown, Georgia. Great catch when they desperately needed it. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Working clock with the ground game. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, I can understand the play call here. Backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. But you got to be careful being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a quarterback keeper. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And the Rebels are on the move here.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd had these 3rd downs, only to give up 1st downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
This is becoming a productive drive, a 1st down at the 47. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's right. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Makes the grab. It's a lead. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.